So Donovan, your thoughts on the game, but particularly your guys' performance in the second half really seemed to clean stuff up, gave yourself a chance to win, and you had a big rebound there at the end and put back to seal it.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously came out a little slow in that first 2 minutes. We knew that they were going to, make a lot of threes. We knew that they were very good offensively. We knew one of their weaknesses coming into the game was, defensive rebounding for me, just attacking the glass on both ends and really just being aggressive and, just doing whatever I can to help my team win.
You guys turned the ball over, I believe, 16 times in the first half. You only turned over 4 in the second half. How important is it, particularly when you guys are playing shorthanded, to not give the other team extra possessions?
Very important. Just knowing how they play. They're very, very good in transition. So really, just those turnovers in the first half, I think, led to 18 points off of the turnovers, which is a huge swing, and we can't let that affect the game. We got to take care of the ball, and that was a big part of the second half.
Do you feel like your confidence has been starting to grow more on the floor over the last month or so, and that you've been trying to do some more things on the court, on offense particularly?
Yeah, I mean, our teammates been putting me in great position to succeed at a high level. Especially with all the attention going towards Denny and Shaden, and when they drive the ball, they get a lot of attention from the defense. So really just crashing and cutting and rolling to the rim, and they've been finding me at the right time.
Where do you think you're at offensively right now compared to where you were at the beginning of the season?
I feel like definitely getting better. With the touch around the rim, being aggressive, being patient. I feel like the three ball is starting to fall a little bit, but it's just all the work I put in and just starting to see things fall into place. And like I said, my teammates put me in great positions to succeed at a high level, and you couldn't ask for anything else.
Have you always been a smack talker?
I don't really talk too much. I feel like, when other teams and other players start talking, that's what gets me going.
Have you always been like a hard stare guy, like yell and hard stare?
Sometimes. Sometimes on big plays when, big dunks or, big possessions. I just love winning so much that, when the energy's high and big plays are made, I leave it all out there.
Talk about your guys' defensive effort in the second half. You held them to 37% from the field in the second half. Jaylen Brown, I think, had 27 points in the first half, only had 10 in the second half. What are you guys able to do defensively to slow down?
Be more aggressive, talk more, communicate. We were trapping Jaylen Brown in the second half, making him get off the ball and making the other guys make plays. And, I feel like our aggressiveness and, our closeouts, not letting shooters get off clean shots, I feel like that was a big part of it.
What did you think of how Monson played in his minutes today, and also just kind of how you feel like he's improved over the course of the season?
He's doing great. He's in there every day working and getting better. And today's, he guarded well. He was rebounding, set good screens, and was defending the rim, and that's all you could really ask for from a big.